in Carmen we Filipinos have lived 350 years in the convent and 50 years in Hollywood. That's why we're very mixed up, siguro. But if we're aware that the 450 years they tried to suppress our old culture, right? Kunada manod nga, why, kababain, nga agwano, kababain nga agtayaw. There are even some born-again groups who are saying that's all the work of the devil. And today, if we allow that kind of mentality to continue, sayang. Sayang the whole old Cordillera culture that built the rice terraces, that invented the hoods, that was a vibrant rice culture with the rice gods and the rice cycle, creating the festivals of the year. We can keep those alive because they are still necessary. And they are not contrary. They are not contrary to your big St. Louis students, that you are part of this big Catholic university. It's not contradictory, believe me. I think even now, the Pope John 23rd, I think, when he came to Baguio, and he was surrounded in Burnham Park with a lot of Cordillerans, naka-wano sila, naka-costume sila, and they were there welcoming him as the head of the church. But he said, you can also worship God through your culture. Wow. That's a very different tone from the previous years that told us, hey, you must be ashamed of those stories that your Lola and Lola are telling you. You must discard any traces. You are uncivilized. You are backward. You are pagan. I think today the world knows that cultural diversity is very important. We are richer as a planet. Because nung adulti tribu, they are the Alaskan Eskimos, they are American Indians. We have our Cordillera tribes, the Aboriginals in Australia, the Maori in New Zealand. The world is richer with all this cultural diversity. Di ba uso ngayon pinag-usapan yung biodiversity, di ba? The planet is more vibrant if you have more fishes alive, more animals, and different animals who are all interacting and keeping our planet not only interesting but also alive. And that's true also with cultural diversity. Nung aduti problema na global warming and North Pole and Antarctica melting, the glaciers are melting, and all our rivers are polluted. It's because we did not listen to the elders, whether Cordillera elders or American Indian elders or Aboriginal elders. They knew the balance with nature. Muda na, if you have the pinogo on top of the rice terraces, you don't cut that when a Japanese offers you a chainsaw. I want to buy those trees. I'll give you a chainsaw. Just give it to me. And if you see a dollar sign on every tree, wow, you will be rich. Oh, nalpasti awan ng pinugo, timuyong, it gets dry. That one little spring, there's a one little spring that konting tubig lang. It goes to the first terrace. Napunon, it goes to the next terrace, next 3 terraces, and to the next 20 terraces. With that little spring, maliit lang na sibol, ayun, you can irrigate thousands of hectares without buying a Japanese water pump, di ba? Kaya we could do it without all the technology of the West. All we had to do was believe in the wisdom of our tribal wisdom, the tribal wisdom that knew if you are interacting with the pine trees and the mountains and the rivers, kas lang nga kaplat ako, dagitoy nga rivers and ilog at mga trees. They are our brothers, they are our sisters. If we respect them that way, we cannot abuse them. And that is the strength of the cultural heritage that we have to keep alive. And through your dances, so nice to see all these gongs. Wow, we can help the planet survive. So I'm not just a romantic artist who likes to, well, I call myself the president of the Balikbahag movement. Balikbahag, okay? There's no such organization, but I know that in spirit. What I'm saying is, if we go back to our old ways, I'm not saying that we all stop wearing jeans. Huh? I'm not telling you stop driving cars. I'm not saying you stop dancing to Michael Jackson. Whatever, just balance it. Huh? Balance it with our knowledge. Because that is what we can offer the world. Copycat lang tayo, copycat kultura. Let's copy the latest in America. They have whether the kind of president they have or whether they have the latest sports cars, let's copy them. If they do Hollywood films na adult sex and violence, let's make movies like them. If they pollute the rivers, we have lost our contact with nature that our forefathers, Lolo, Titilola, they knew that with that balance, by not cutting the pinugo, you could preserve the rice terraces. But you're not preserving the rice terraces only as a wonder of the world, but you're preserving it because it's food security, right? Because of the rice terraces, hundreds of generations of Cordillerans were able to survive and eat, and they had a balanced way of life. They did not need to build highways, they did not need to invent cars, they did not have to put them